What's up, guys? Here you are again for another reaction. So today we are here to continue our journey on reactions to TV shows. Guys, yes, I don't know if you are aware of like what I've been doing recently in my channel. So I just recently decided to add two more TV shows. No, to react a week. I was reacting to Sons of Anarchy 2 episodes a week. I will start reacting to only one, but I'm adding two more TV shows a week. So hopefully, you guys are excited with that. I will not do only one movie a week. I was doing 2 movies a week, but guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. A movie is around what 2 hours. So to do 2 movies a week, for me, I will never be able to, do the schedule as it shows on my community section if I do 2 movies a week, because sometimes a movie to edit takes 5 hours, sometimes take 8 hours. So it takes me a lot of energy, and I decided to, instead of like killing myself, I will do only one movie a week, but I will add more TV shows, which is something that I believe, from what I've seen on YouTube reactions channels, a lot of people, they have interest in TV shows as much as movies, So hopefully, guys don't mind that I cut one a movie, but I had 2 TV shows. So to compensate, it's gonna be easier for me. So the schedule that I will be put on my community section, they will be definitely accomplished, So even though last days I'm with the issue about changing house, I made recently a surgery in my feet, so sometimes I cannot make it as it shows, but I will always make sure you guys know if there will be like a 1 or 2 days delay to my schedule. Yeah. So guys, thank you for the support on Walking Dead. It's been great so far. One day almost 100 views. I'm happy, extremely happy. Sons of Anarchy didn't reach 100 views in like 3 or 4 days. So Walking Dead, one day almost 100 views. Guys, if you are here and you support me on with The Walking Dead episode 1, thank you. Today you are here with Peaky Blinders, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not here like to try to give you another face. I will always be showing you guys my true face. I have watched the first season of Peaky Blinders, but when I did that, I was trying to lose weight, so I was doing a lot of cardio while watching it. So I didn't pay attention to maybe like even 50% of the episodes. I was just putting the show in front of me to kind of like give me something to look for while I was exercising or doing cycling. So if I try to like tell you guys the plot, the most incredible scenes of the first season, I will not be able to tell you guys. The reason why I decided to watch Peaky Blinders was not for Cillian Murphy, I think that's the main actor, was because I'm a huge fan of Tom Hardy, and Steven Spielberg mentioned that Tom Hardy did a great performance on Peaky Blinders. I think it was in season 2. I think I watched season 2 as well. I'm not sure. Maybe the first 2 episodes, something like that, to watch Tom Hardy. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Tom Hardy for a long time. So I decided, okay, let's go with Peaky Blinders. Let's see what he did on that show. Yeah, I know I know the actors that are on this show. I know there's Cillian Murphy. Hopefully, I'm saying his name correctly. There is the guy who is on Jurassic Park. The guy, I don't know now his name, but I grew up with him, so he is in my heart, whenever I see him, for me, he is the guy from Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park is one of my favorite movies of all time. So yes, guys, I don't want to keep going with my intro, trying to tell anything about the show, because I want to like go knowing the least as possible. So to make the reaction more special. Yeah. Yes. Enough talk. In the end, of course, as always, going to make a conclusion, a review. Going to give my thoughts about the episode. It's going to be 1-hour episodes, so it's going to be quite long because the average is always like 40 minutes. But TV shows, the first episode is always a little bit more. The first and the last. Anyway, gonna be a joy, pretty sure. Yes, before we jump to the actual episode, guys, keep giving me love, energy, by subscribing my channel. This one click gonna make me happier, stronger, so I keep, you know, the right momentum to keep doing things for you guys almost every day. We are an hour away, 5K is a long way to go. But guys, in life, you need to aim big, otherwise, no, there is not that much meaning, I think, you know. So, yes, guys. And, as always, hope you're all having fun, and let's do this, guys. Let's do this. There you go, Chinatown. Wow. She looks an underage girl. Wow, you could see like creepiness, darkness straight away in the first 10 seconds. Wow, I like the sound, you know. Straight away you can tell this show is great. So this might be what? The end of 18th century? Beginning of 19th century? Yeah, here you go. This guy is a great actor. There's a great performance with Rachel McAdams in the plane. For me, it's perfect for villain characters. There you go.
This is her.
The girl who tells fortunes.
I like, you know, his energy around him, you know, his charisma, his aura. I like the mix of feelings I'm getting towards him, you know. He's pure, but he's tough if he needs to, you know. Wow.
They're doing a magic spell to make her win a race.
Okay, so he believes that by that girl doing this to this horse, it enhances the horse possibility to win the race. Okay? Birmingham, you go, beginning of the 20th century. Cillian Murphy, here we go. I was mentioning his name correctly. So we're gonna have a horse race. Shelby, here you go, got his Cillian Murphy character's name. Stephen Knight, the guy behind this, okay.
Finn?
Okay, this might be his house. Okay, they'll have betting, like making predictions and stuff, yeah? Yeah.
Tommy, look at the book. Just look.
Tommy Shelby, that's his name.
Tommy!
And that's Arthur. Yeah, I know this guy as well. I remember this guy. He's kind of like the secondary protagonist, secondary actor.
Now you were seen doing the powder trick down at Garrison Courts.
You can see he's British straight away.
We don't mess with Chinese.
Look at the book.
Chinese have cutters of their own.
See, guys, they, you know, still back in the days, they respected a lot Chinese.
You think we can take on the Chinese and Billy Kimber?
I think. So that you don't have to.
So he might be kind of like the brains, and Arthur is kind of like the guy who is the first one to step in if there is a clash, battle, you know. That's typical, you know, on gangs. Here you go, guys. We got. Okay. Gangster. There you go. Armored robbery and stuff, yeah, man. A lot of crimes. That was like what, you know, you had to do. You were forced to be this type of man back in the days.
Let's have a show of hands from all those who fought in France
Okay.
and watched your comrades fall. Raise your hands.
So he's mentioning the First World War. Feints against England, like Dunkirk, yeah?
And what is the reward they offer you for your sacrifices made? A fucking cut in your wages. Raise a hand, all those who want to strike.
They're looking for blood. Okay, this guy is like someone related to... No, police. He's an investigator, you know? Sherlock Holmes type of. Yeah, these places you can tell, like, this is Birmingham. Liverpool, even, like. Hey, look at this shot. The man, here you go.
On the house, Mr. Shelby.
On the house, Mr. Shelby. Wow. But, you know, he's generous. Okay, they might be rivals. Let's see. No way. Jesus. This is like, you know, forcing trouble to happen, you know? These guys are all, like, drunk already, so... Look.
Soon to be king, I'd bet.
She found a list of names left on the telegraph machine. That list was your name and
There you
my
go.
name together.
Wow.
What kind of a list would have a name of a communist and a name of a bookmaker side by side?
The only difference between you and me, Freddy, is that sometimes my horses stand a chance of winning.
He's not happy that this guy is outsmarting him. Let's see. Right, I'm gonna have a fight here. There you go.
Breathe, Danny.
Danny, you're home. We're all home in England. You're not in France.
This is what PTSD, huh? Who was in war? Yeah, this guy is crazy.
Oh, hell. Did I do it again?
Did it again? So he knows he's doing these things, like having panic attacks. Yeah, man, PTSD. I don't play with this, man. It's very bad. Suicidal tendencies.
You're the law around here now, Tommy, aren't you? Maybe you should put a bullet in Danny Whizbang's head like they do with mad horses. Maybe you'll have to put a bullet in my head someday too.
Wow. It was a way to enter in someone's head. Hey. I wish I could play a character in this show. I would die much more happier. I'll live life much more happier. There you go, this kid. Blah.
Get up off your ass, you mum-pink pig. Look, now having 4 kids without a woman is hard. But my boot's harder. Now come on, we're late.
There was a copper handing out these.
To clean up the city, Ada. He's the chief inspector. The last 4 years, he's been clearing the IRA out of Belfast.
I think the guy from Jurassic Park is the chief, investigator.
Anyway, we're Peaky Blinders. We're not scared of coppers.
He's right.
If they come for us, we'll cut them a smile.
Yeah, this is typical British. They really they force themselves to be as more manly as possible,
This whole bloody enterprise was women's business while you boys were away at war. What's changed?
We came back.
That's why there is so many bully here in UK and dark humor everywhere, And they end up in pubs because pubs is a way to cope with the bully that is happening here in UK, Go and work in the kitchen, especially in London, and you will see what is like getting out of a place, kitchen, without a heart, without a soul. Try it. Hey guys, look! Jesus. Yeah. This is still happening. I saw that in Germany.
An explanation. Always been able to tell when you're hiding something.
Yeah. Woman, intuition.
Detectives have been asking questions in the proofing shops.
There you go, detectives.
I asked my men to steal me 4 bikes with petrol engines. I'm guessing my men were drunk.
Hey, they fuck up.
Picked up the wrong fucking crate.
Hey, they robbed the wrong material, yeah? They didn't rob any motorbikes. Look.
Sweet baby of Mary.
50 semi-automatic rifles, 200 pistols with shells.
Jesus, Tommy.
It's giving me right now the vibe of Sons of Anarchy. When you are behind a robbery or a trade of guns is much the penalty for that is much bigger than robbing vehicles,
You're a bookmaker, a robber, a fighting man. You're not a fool. You sell those guns to anyone who has use to them. You will hang.
He won't move contraband under a full moon. 3 days until it wanes.
Then you'll do the right thing. You have your mother's common sense, but your father's devilment.
Wow, I like this line. You have your mother common sense, but your father devilment. Like I said, he has a little bit of both. He's pure, but he can be tough if he needs to. I call those people, they were born for this place. Because if you are too evil, it's bad, but if you are too good, it's also bad, They're gonna end up abusing you and, But to be too evil, somehow you're gonna fuck up and you're gonna, maybe find yourself in the prison. But if you have a little bit of both, the perfect mixology to succeed in life.
I'm not in the mood for the pictures tonight, Ada.
Well, I'm not doing it here again. I got covered in mud last time.
Your brothers have friends in Greek.
But you love me more than you fear them, right?
There's a new copper coming.
Bad.
And Tommy says he's after the likes of you.
Give me a kiss, Princess Ada.
They will bang here, pretty sure. She mentioned already. Nice shot, look at this. I like the green tone in the middle of this industrial place.
Job's been filled. I'm doing you a favour.
I'm not asking for favors. I'm asking for employment.
Okay, so that's the pub they had the fight, yeah?
I have
Gonna be the
experience.
bartender.
And references.
And references, yeah? References give you the edge against the competitors.
You too pretty.
I wish I was.
Wow, we're gonna have a musical here.
Have all passed on now.
like the melting snow.
I'm a fan of musicals, guys, so I like that.
Oh, I hope you know a lot of songs.
So she won the place because she mentioned that she will kind of stop the fighting that place. You go, got our villain, kind of the man to stop the Peaky Blinders.
Babies, discarded with the fish bones and eggshells. Girls, pierced and punctured by old men.
Shit.
The threepence of time. Your masters, the men who you touch your cap to, the Peaky Blinders.
The darkness of that line, unbelievable.
You are worse than them.
Wow.
God damn you for soiling your uniforms.
Why is he mentioning all that?
Spread their rotten philosophy across the country and across the world. I don't trust any of yous until you earn my trust.
He's digging even like people on his 60s, 70s, people with a lot of battles.
By the time the sun sets, they will be on the streets.
Here you go. They will infiltrate the woods, the streets, pretending they are one of the gang members, Wow, see? He's this guy is gonna give a Peaky Blinders a hell of a hard time. They are like doing whatever they want on the streets. Here you go. So he might be like brother of Tommy. They are like brothers or cousins.
Lead pack dog of the Peaky Blinders.
Lead pack dog of the Peaky Blinders. Okay, he's right now the main man of the gang. Okay, starting to understand the plot here. Tommy will save him after, yeah. Hey!
Do you have a gun?
No gun. No, I finished sock.
No gun. Can I finish sock? See?
In all the world, the only thing that interests me is the truth. What do you know about the robbery?
See, the only thing he cares is truth, being righteous. Yeah, that's like. Hey!
What fucking robbery?
Hey!
After 35 years of dealing with animals like you, I can tell just by snuffing the air whether or not you're lying.
There you go, yeah. It's true, man. You can tell by, by the eyes, by the way people look. They breathe. They move silently. If they are lying or not,
To have you and the rest of your scum family face down in the canal before the year is out. On the other hand, we can help each other.
We can help each other. So he wants, Arthur, if he wants to get his ass saved, he needs to tell stuff about Peaky Blinders, betray Peaky Blinders. He will never do that, I believe. There you go. First contact. Eye contact.
Harry said it's on the house.
Oh yeah. First heart beating between each other.
Because if you're not, you're in the wrong place.
Wow, great line.
If I say something's on the house, then say nothing to whoever you're serving. Looking for you since he got back from France. Tommy doesn't want anybody at all.
You went to one first aid class in the church hall and got thrown out for giggling?
They are not bringing him to the hospital. That's crazy. He's fucked up.
He said he wants us to help him.
We don't help coppers.
I know all about our war records. Wants us to be his eyes and ears.
Yeah, guys, you cannot play with that guy. But he's against their pride, To join forces with them, with the Coopers.
He's wrong with him lately.
If I knew, I'd buy the cure from Compton's chemists.
And amongst the boys, I've got myself a lover. And you see him standing there, waving his tank.
Wow, it's kind of like the cheerleader. She has a nice voice. He's falling in love, You tell me? Thor was like Tommy with her already. Okay, they found a better place than the streets. I mean, about perspective, a lot of people they like to do it in the streets, yeah?
What kind of a deal this new copper offered him?
God, the second your balls are empty, it's back onto politics. You know what he'd do if he found out about us?
You could try.
She is Tommy's sister. So this guy is banging Tommy's sister. That's like a thing to point out. Another source for drama. Oh, what's that? What's that, guys? It's a bullet. That's a bulata, yeah. Okay, that's hashish, yeah. Guys, I'm not like, I don't smoke, so it's not my world. Those things, I know more or less. Wow, this is what? War scene. Jesus. So they were all in war. And that's the guy who you know, went to the pub crazy, yeah? Here you go. Yeah, it's hard for him to sleep with that, you know, memories. Yes, PTSD as well. You need to be always in a move. When you are a person with a lot of traumas, you need to be always on the move. You are a sufferer.
Hey, what you do? We're closed.
Capito, italiano. I'm gonna kill this guy. Hey. But this Italian was dumb. But that's how Italians they are, you know. You don't play with an Italian. They are, you know, sneakers.
Secretary of State, this is Chief Inspector Campbell.
Here you go. Campbell. Got his name.
You were in Belfast. I understand you broke a few Fenian hearts.
I will find them and find the guns. If it is the communists, I will find them and find the guns. To me, there is no distinction between any of the above.
Keep the existence of these stolen guns out of the news, otherwise we're simply advertising them for sale. Dig holes and dig them deep. To the last bullet.
Yeah, man. Especially like London is a rat's world, you know, here. There's a nest of rats and snakes here. One of the most dangerous places in the world is London.
We can take him out to the turning point beyond Gas Street and leave him on the bank.
I changed my mind. I have an alternative strategy.
Have you lost your fucking mind? Have you not seen the streets? They've sent a fucking army to find these things.
Fortune drops something valuable into your lap, you don't just dump it on the back of the cuts.
Here you go, this guy knows.
This copper takes no prisoners.
This copper. That's how they call inspectors in police. Coppers. That's like I said, that in life there is always like the absolute opposite. And Tommy is the opposite of Campbell. So he is the perfect person to find a way to get rid of the tricks and the sneaking of Campbell. Here you go.
First impressions.
Wow, guys, she's a rat as well.
It strikes me
She's
that it
infiltrated.
isn't Arthur who heads the Shelby family. It's the younger one, Thomas. He won 2 medals for gallantry in the war.
You sound fascinated.
He's expecting her to even like fall in love with Tommy, you know? Like admire him.
The IRA murdered my father will not affect my judgment.
I still don't know what IRA stands for.
Your father was the finest officer I ever worked with. I know he'd be very, very proud of you.
He said that to make sure she feels compassion. She's attracted to him, you know? He just said something nice about her father.
Danny, as you know, the man you killed was Italian. If I let the Italians do this, Danny, I'll cut off your manhood and let you drain.
Yeah, Italians are vengeful people.
To save you from their barbarity, I said I would dispatch you myself.
You're gonna kill him?
It's a witness.
Yeah, that's the deal, kind of.
I left my fucking brains in the mud.
Yeah, this guy is trouble. You need to get rid of him.
That's come right.
Hey, this scene, my God, like a Tarantino type of scene.
See the good apprenticeships at the BSA factory or the Austin.
Hey, this is hard to see, man. See, he still have some, brains in him. Let's put him in a house, man.
Shit that we got told to do.
Yeah, Tommy's cold, you can tell, man.
Is that bad for me?
We have to get your body out of the city, Danny.
Bury me anywhere there's mud. Okay.
He's afraid to have, like, nightmares, even dead, you know? There you go. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Hey. Wow, guys. Yeah, man. He did what he had to do. That's fucked up, man. It's good to see how things work back in the days, you know?
Monaghan boy, bloody won!
Okay, the horse won, yeah?
And word will spread. So the next time we do the powder trick, it won't be just the garrison that'll bet on the horse. And that time, when we are ready, the horse will lose.
Wow, see, like how we things are so ahead, you know? Yeah, man. So that powder really works, man. Wow, 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 wow. What we having here, man? Some fantasy. I wonder what that powder has. Some cocaine? Guys, he survived. What the fuck?
We wanted you to think it was real. Try and knock some sense into you.
Guys, I don't get it. Like, how they have done that?
Tommy has a little job for you. Give you a chance to say thanks.
Hey, this is crazy, man. Guys, I'm really surprised of how good this show is, man. Wow. This twist now in the end that, you know, he is alive. Wow. I wonder, like, I would like to know how he did that. You know, how he made it look so real.
Did you do the right thing?
Yes, I did the right thing.
There you go. So, this is winter time, yeah? Tiny cloak, tiny sweet. Wow, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Great TV show, great TV show. Now, I really put my my mind on it, you know? I really try to understand what is happening. I can tell this TV show is a bomb. Wow. This thing now in the end, like him bringing this guy, now Danny I think, to kill him because it would be a way for the Peaky Blinders to avoid problems with the Italians, and at the same time he will get rid of him. But we just figured out that he in fact doesn't want to get rid of him. He wants to keep him to, you know, make a mission somehow in London. But you know, the scene, you know, how cold he looked, and how they have done it so real. Like the blood went to his face. Like how they could possibly do something like that. You know, I mean, it's gang stuff. You know, so this was something that was often used, you know, to pretend someone was getting killed, you know. Wow, like I want to know, you know, like after doing this review, my thoughts to this episode, I will have a look on YouTube, and I want to know how this scene was made, you know, because I'm curious. Yeah, so this show, guys, incredible. So it's all about us understand how this you know, Peaky Blinders gang, they would survive in the streets, you know. Same thing with Sopranos, same thing, you know, even with Sons of Anarchy. So I wonder, because Sons of Anarchy, every episode is a different plot. So it's not like a continuation, I believe, you know, of something. I believe this show will be more a continuation of something. It's more this chief being on top of them, you know, and the Peaky Blinders trying to find a way to outsmart the coppers, you know. Yes, great actors. This guy, Cillian Murphy, is on point, you know, flawless actor. Perfect to do this type of characters, you know. It's cold, calculist characters. You can see he's, no, you can when I look to his eyes, I see eyes like a person with a cold heart, you know, kind at the same time, you know. So yes, I like the British elements as well. You can tell like that's how people, that's how British people, they live life. I know, thinking that they are like rock and rollers, you know. That's their thing as well. You can see a lot of elements. This girl now that could get a job on this pub. I wonder like how Tommy will figure out that she is actually working to Campbell. And he will, I'm pretty sure, because there is something suspicious here. She's too gorgeous to be working in a pub, you know? Yeah, I wonder like what's gonna happen. What's like the twist here, you know? Maybe she will eventually. I know that they will be together, but I don't remember if that's kind of like her plan to conquer his trust and somehow get a lot of information to Campbell. So I don't remember that, but I know they will be together. That's why I mentioned like this is Tommy's girlfriend, wife, whatever. So yes, guys, I'm excited. I'm excited for this show. This show, so I put this show ahead of Sons of Anarchy and even like Breaking Bad, you know, even like Walking Dead. This show so far is my favorite. Yeah, acting, the shots, the tones, the plot, everything is a show like that. To think that I have to wait a week to react again to this show is like set for me, So I wish I could like have a look on the next episode just after this review or tomorrow. But of course, I will do this for you guys, so I will do every week. But that's a little bit sad because this show is so good that it's giving me the excitement to keep watching. Like I wish like every day, But I won't do it, of course, because I want this show definitely in my channel, and I will react to this show to the end definitely, because I can see this show is a masterpiece. He also mentioned that robbery that went wrong, guns, was too suspicious if they would put near the bank, and therefore they should use the boat to bring that guns to someplace else. I didn't understand well, so but I'm pretty sure next episode that will be sorted out to me. So far that's like the plot. So they trying to find a way to that Campbell to not put hands on the guns, especially in the wrong place. So they didn't find the right place for them to grab the guns, the coppers, That's the thing that Tommy is trying to do now. Yes, guys, enough talk. I don't keep going with this conclusion, otherwise, this reaction will be too long, or even this conclusion. Guys, as always, if you like this video, press the like button, comment if you think I missed something, should have paid attention to certain part of the episode with more detail, say something dumb, comment whatever you think I should know before I put this episode to the side, but don't spoil me for the next episode. Share with your friends. They might like to watch someone else reacting to this incredible show, and subscribe to my channel. Give me the love, energy, so I keep strong, right me to keep doing things for you guys. And yes, as always, hope you're having fun. Most important of all, stay safe, guys. Have a good one. Thank you.